guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well. My name is Cynthia. If you're here for the first time, you're welcome to the channel. To my returning subscribers, you guys are highly welcome. In today's video, I will be showing us how to make this palazzo wide leg trouser. I wore this trouser with a cow neck top I posted a few weeks ago, and you guys asked me to do a tutorial for the pants. So I did not video it when I was making it. I decided to do another video. I'll be using the same method I used for this to make this one. I have 3 yards of crepe fabric. I have my pattern paper. I have my tape, my ruler, and the marker. I'll draft it on a pattern, then transfer it to my fabric. This is my starting line. The length of the pant is 44 inches. I will add extra 2 inches for hemming. That's 46 inches. So this is my starting line. I'll minus 2 inches to take all the vertical measurement because I'll be using these 2 inches for the waistband. I place it like so. I will mark my hip line. The hip line is 9 inches. I'll mark the crotch line. To get the crotch line, you will divide your hip measurement by 4 plus extra 3 inches. You can also divide your hip measurement by 3. Because it's a high waist pant and I want it to be very free, so I will divide this by 4 inches plus 3 inches extra. The hip measurement is 46 inches, divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. I will add 3 inches to it, that is 14.5 inches. This is 14.5 inches. The knee measurement is 22 inches. I will make my line visible. So this is the waistline, this is the hip line, this is the crotch line, this is the thigh. To get the thigh, you measure 3 inches from the crotch line. So this is the thigh, and this is the knee, 22 inches. This is the lower part. This is my hemming allowance. I'll place a quarter of the hip measurement right on the crotch line. A quarter of the hip measurement is 11.5 inches. I'll add extra 1 inch to it, that's 12.5 inches. I'll go to the waistline and mark 12.5 inches also. I'll make a straight line. I mark a quarter of the hip measurement here. I will still divide a quarter of the hip measurement by 4 to get my crotch extension. I will check what I have here. Because I added extra 1 inch to it, I have 12.5 inches here. I will divide it by 4. So if I divide it by 4, we have 3.1. I'll mark 3.1 here. I will mark out 1 inch here. I'll connect it like so. Take it from here to this 1 inch here and bring it to the hip line. I will check what I have here, divide it into 2 to get my crease line. This is my crease line. I will take it all the way to the length. So I will place all the measurements. I will divide the thigh measurement by 2. The thigh measurement is 29 inches. Divided by 2 is 14.5. So I will divide the 14.5 between this line here. So 14 divided by 2 is 7.25. I will mark 7.25 on this side. And mark 7.25 on this side. The knee measurement is 23 inches. Divided by 2 is 11.5 inches. I will add extra 1 inch for sewing allowance, that is 12.5 inches. 12.5 divided by 2 is 6.25. I will mark 6.25 on each side. I will mark what I mark here, right on the length here. 6.25, 6.25. I will connect the lines. I will take it to meet the ankle. I will just place my waist measurement before I will connect this side. This is the waistline. Right from this place, I will come inside by 1/2 inch. I will connect it to meet this existing line. I will connect it like so. So I will take my waist measurement. A quarter of the waist measurement is 8.5 inches. I will add extra 1 inch for sewing allowance. That is 9.5 inches. I'm not adding that to it. If you're adding that to it, you can add your dart measurement. So I'll mark 9.5 inches here. Now we connect it to the hip line. Go ahead and connect this to the thigh. From the hip, I'll connect it to the thigh. And I'll bring it down to the knee. So this is the front one. I will cut this out. So I've cut out the front and I place it on top of the back. I will be using the front to cut out the back. Once you've gotten the front, the back is very easy. And if you're placing it, make sure you have extra inches here and the extra inches on this side. I will extend the crotch line. For the back side, I will extend the crotch by 2.5 inches. If the person is on a larger side, you can add 3 inches. You can either add 2 inches or 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches is okay. For the front side, I added 1/2 inch joining allowance before cutting it out. I'll be using this 1/2 inch to join it to the band. Right from here, I will go inside by 2 inches. And from there, I will go up by 1.5 inches. Because I'll be reducing the front part by 1/2 inch. That is why I add 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches for me is fine. If the person has a very big bump, you can add 2 inches. Because I went inside by 2 inches, I will still add these 2 inches back here. So I will mark these 2 inches right on the waistline here. I will go inside by 2 inches. I will go ahead and then connect it. I will connect it like so. I will mark 2 inches here as well. So I will mark 1.5 inches right on the crotch line. From the thigh, I will bring it down to 1 inch. So we connect it. I will mark 1 inch all through. I will lift this up and connect the crotch like so. So this is the 2 inches. I will connect it like so. I don't want it to go inside that much because I want to have some space at the hip line. I will connect this to the knee or the existing line. I will just connect it from the crotch here to the existing line. And I'll mark it like so all the way. I will take the front part off. I'm adding zip to the back side. I will add my zipper allowance here. I will just mark 1.5 inches or 1 inch. You just follow the curve. 8 inches is okay. 8 or 9 inches is okay. Then I'll curve it here. I will go ahead and cut it out. I will also be reducing this by 1/2 inch. So I will go down by 1/2 inch here and connect it to this place. So this is the front. I will connect it like so. I'll cut this 1/2 inch out. I just want to use it to cut out the back before cutting it out. So I will cut out the back. I'll be adding extra pattern here for the flared. So guys, I'm done cutting out the pattern. I lay my fabric on the table. I folded the fabric into two. I added extra allowance to it because we're adding some inches to it at the lower part. I'm supposed to add it here. The pattern I have will not be enough. So I'll lay this against the fabric and pin it down. I'll be adding extra 6 inches on this side and 6 inches on this side. You can add more inches too if you want it bigger than this. I have different methods of making pants, but this works very well for me. I will add extra 6 inches here. Same on this side, 6 inches. So I will take it right from the crotch line here. This is the crotch line. I will flare it out right from here. I'll add extra ½ inch for sewing allowance. Take it to meet this 6 inches. You can add more inches to if you want it bigger than this. I will repeat the same thing for the side. Add ½ inch sewing allowance. I will go ahead and cut it out. I will still add ½ inch on this side for stitching allowance. I'm cutting it out. So I will add extra ½ inch for joining allowance right on the side. I want it free anyway. I already added the allowance at the top while cutting out the pattern. I'll still add allowance here. I'll take this up. I will pin this side. So I'll be using ½ inch to join the crotch line here. So I will use ½ inch to join the crotch line here. So I will spread the fabric on the table. We'll be cutting out the back side. This is the back side. I folded into two. Lay the pattern against the fabric. I added 6 inches on each side. The same thing I added to the front, I'm still adding it to the back side. This is the crotch line. I will flare it right from the crotch line to the 6 inches. Same on this side. I will go ahead and cut it out. I will still add my sewing allowance. Add ½ inch on this side also. I'll take it out. I will stitch this crotch part. I will stitch it with the sewing allowance, this side. I'll leave the zipper allowance. I will stitch it here and stitch the front side. I'll add pocket to it. So just lay my hands and then cut out the pockets. You cut any shape you want to. So my pocket is 7 inches. I will come down 1 inch from the waistline here. Make a notch here. I'll mark 7 inches from here. I'll make a notch also. I will attach the pocket right side facing right side. I'll place it like so. Use ½ inch to stitch it. Place this side. I will do the same thing for the front side. So guys, I'm done stitching the crotch. This is the back. I've also attached the pocket. I used a pin to hold the zipper side. I will be attaching the zip after attaching the band. This is the front. I've also stitched the crotch and the pocket. We'll go ahead and join the front and the back together. I will lay them against each other, right side facing right side. So I'll match the pocket together. I will use ½ inch to stitch it here all the way to the length. I will repeat the same thing for this side. Stitch it all the way to the length. I will stitch the crotch side. I will open the seam. match them together, I'll take it from here all the way to this side and stitch this other side also. So make sure you double stitch the crotch here. So guys, I'm done joining the crotch and the side. We'll be adding the band to the pants now. My band is 2 inches. I use this waist measurement here to cut out the band. My band is 5 inches. Folded into 2 is 2.5 inches. Normally 2 inches is my waistband. So I added 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. That's 2.5 inches folded into 2 because I'll be using the 1/2 inch to attach it to the waistline. I ironed a very light interface into it just to stabilize the fabric. So I will turn it this way. I'm using a different method to attach the band. So I will face it right side, facing right side. I will pin it down. I will use 1/2 inch to stitch it to the waistline. So guys, I'm done joining the band to the waistline. I use an overlock machine to tidy up the whole edges. I'll go ahead and attach the zip to the back. So this is my zipper allowance. I'm using invisible zipper. I will attach it to my zip like so, and then turn this to the other side and attach this on the side. After I've done that, I will hem the lower part. I will hem it round. So guys, I'm done attaching the zip to the pants. That's the zip. I also hem the lower part. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share my video. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.